All across the United States, the month of November is traditionally known as Adopt a Senior Pet Month. At the Clark County Humane Society, we view it that way too. We've made a little bit of a push this past November and are trying to get some of our older animals into good forever homes. Whether or not that will be for a couple of years or maybe even 5 or 6, these older pets still need great homes. But just because the month of November is almost done, we still have some senior pets here that are looking for homes. So right here, this little girl on my right, not Mr. on my lap, is Rena. And Rena is about a 10-year-old kitty who was surrendered to the shelter with 2 of her friends when her owner had to move and couldn't take her with. Rena is a friendly girl, great with other cats, loves people, is very content to just sit here on the couch and be pet. She's going to be a low-key and very mild-mannered kitty in her new home. She's a wonderful, wonderful girl and has got a lot of love to give to that special family. Being an older pet, health issues always do exist or seem to pop up from time to time. In Rena's case, she's got some dental work that needs to be done. So hopefully this next week is what it kind of sounds like the plan is going to be. She is going into Grassland to get her teeth taken care of, and that will help her out so much in the long run. It helps with her heart issues, which she doesn't have, but definitely could develop if the teeth are not taken care of. It'll allow her to eat better and just be a happier girl, even more so than she already is. So if you have it in your heart to care for a special kitty like Rena, she is here at the shelter and will be ready to go home soon. If you feel you could just maybe give a few dollars towards the care that is needed for her dental work, that would be wonderful too. She's a sweet, sweet girl. We are dedicated to doing whatever we can for her, and we will do that within the next week or so. Rena is also, of course, spayed, up to date on all of her shots, and microchipped. So she's looking for that home now. And this is crazy. This is crazy, all these kittens. We're trying to show Rena. Focused on another one of our senior pets here at the shelter. For our dog of the week, we are choosing Rory. Rory is a 7-year-old Karen Terrier that came to us a few years ago as a puppy mill survivor. This was when all the dog auctions were still going on over in Thorpe, and it was just terribly sad. The conditions were extreme, very poor, and the dogs were just miserable. We were able to get Rory out of that situation, and we brought him into the shelter. He was adopted into a home. He did well for a while, and then his health took a turn for the worse again. He developed a skin condition that caused him to lose almost all of his hair. He had a major case of fleas, and it was another sad situation for him to be in. We understand that situations crop up in life, and that financially we are not all set or able to care for the pets in our need, or that are in need of our care, I should say. However, it is still very, very cruel to not take care of your pet. You need to seek help before it gets too bad, like Rory when he first came in. It was so sad for him. He was miserable, and that's really an understatement. So he came into the shelter. We started him on some Benadryl immediately to help with all that itching, and continued on with antibiotics to help with his care, and now his hair is back. He's looking better than ever. He's got a little more of a pop to his step, and he's a happy boy. Rory is now looking for a home of his own again. It would be great to have a wonderful family to love and care for him as much as we do. Along with the skin issues that he had, that's treated, taken care of, shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. He also has some dental work that needs to be done, and he has another problem that is quite serious, not necessarily detrimental to his health, but it's going to require a very special home for him, and that is that he is incontinent. Incontinency means he cannot hold his urine for very long, so he pees quite a bit. He is on some special medication for that, so we monitor him quite closely, and that's the kind of care that he's going to need in his new home. So we understand that not everybody is equipped to handle a special needs boy like Rory, but as sweet as he is, we hope that home is out there and a family can love him, care for him, give him the medical attention that he needs and that he so deserves. He's had one heck of a life. It hasn't been pleasant for him. He deserves to live the rest of his years in peace and comfort. Rory, as a whole, has lived with cats and dogs. He gets along with everybody. He's a very sweet boy. Loves to go for walks. He'll go outside for a while in the morning, but now it's getting cold outside, so he wants to come back in right away. He loves moist and meaty dog food. We do give him some Purina Little Bites as well, but it's that moist and meaty that he really wants. He thinks it's just delicious. He'll do anything for a treat. He begs. He's so cute. So he is really just a good boy who needs a fantastic home. We will hang on to him for as long as it takes to find that home, but like with every animal here at the shelter, we'd like that home to be tomorrow, that somebody could step forward and say, we can love him, we can care for him, we'll make him a part of our family, because that's what every animal deserves. So this is Rory, our 7-year-old Cairn Terrier here at the shelter.